Good morning, class 7th. Today we have to do the remaining part of the chapter verbs finite and non-finite. I hope you all have written up till this part in your notebooks, definitions as well as the examples. Up till here you have to write finite verbs, non-finite verbs, then infinitives, bare infinitives. I told you to write, give one example of each condition. One example of each up till here. Then the participle. And then you will do the gerund part also. So we completed up till here. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now we will start with the exercise. Fill in the blanks with participles given in the hint box. This is an dash story. This is a an. Now we'll go through all these words. An है तो कोई हमारा vowel ही लगेगा. Amusing. This is an amusing story. That is a dash egg. Rotten आ सकता है. That is a rotten egg. Dash the letter he posted it. Having written लिख देते हैं अभी. Then we will check if it is having written. ये हमारा आ गया परफेक्ट पार्टिसिपल. हैविंग लग गया ना इसके साथ, सो इट इज अ परफेक्ट पार्टिसिपल. हैविंग रिटन. वी सैट एंड वॉच द राइजिंग सन. ही इज अ डैश पोएट. ही इज अ बॉर्न पोएट. मीन्स उसमें पोएट की सारी खूबियां हैं जन्म से ही. Dash my hands, I sat for lunch. Having washed my hands, I sat for lunch. Dash in the field, he saw a snake. Walking in the field. Dash the gate, he went out. Having closed the gate, he went out. So those who have having in front of the participles are perfect participles. These three are perfect participles and rest, and this is present, this is also present, and this is also present, and this one is a rotten egg is also a present tense. These are present participles and these are perfect participles. These one. This is also present. So now we come to the gerund part. Start writing. The gerund is similar in form to present participle. हमारा जो gerund है वो present participle से similar करता है. क्यों? क्योंकि वहाँ पे भी ing form लगता है. But if the verb ending in ing functions as a subject or a object of noun of a sentence, it is known as gerund. डिफरेंस क्या है प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल और gerund में? जो हमारा प्रेजेंट मीन्स जो पार्टिसिपल है इट एक्ट्स एज अ वर्बल एडजेक्टिव, बट gerund एक्ट फंक्शंस एज अ सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट नाउन. या तो ये सब्जेक्ट नाउन बनता है या फिर ये ऑब्जेक्ट नाउन बनता है. सो देन इट इज अ gerund. सिंस द gerund डज नॉट वर्क ऑफ अ नाउन, इट इज कॉल्ड एज वर्बल नाउन. ये वर्बल नाउन कहलाता है. इट डज द वर्क ऑफ, ये नाउन का काम करता है वहां पे. इट फंक्शंस एज ए सब्जेक्ट नाउन और एन ऑब्जेक्ट नाउन. और ये होते हैं ing फॉर्म वाले. Gerund as a subject noun. Swimming is the best exercise. Here we are talking about some exercise. So the name of anything is known as the noun. So here it is acting as a functioning as a noun. So this is a gerund. Swimming. Reading books is an excellent pastime is also a gerund. टेलिंग लाइज विन्स यू नो रिस्पेक्ट, मीन्स झूठ बोलने से आपको कोई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिलेगी. टेलिंग लाइज यहाँ पे ये नाउन का काम कर रहा है. Driving without license is illegal. In both these four of these examples, these bold letters are words are working as gerunds. Gerund as an object noun. Here it is as a subject noun, क्योंकि हम subject यहाँ स्विमिंग की बात करें, यहाँ रीडिंग की, यहाँ झूठ बोलने की और यहाँ ड्राइविंग की. तो यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट क्या है हमारा, ये है. अब हम ऑब्जेक्ट की बात करेंगे. हियर आई डू नॉट लाइक वॉकिंग इन द सन. आई डू नॉट लाइक वॉकिंग इन द सन. आई सब्जेक्ट आ गया ना, तो ऑब्जेक्ट क्या हुआ, क्या कर रहे हैं आप, ठीक है ना, तो वॉकिंग. हियर इट इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट नाउन. Jyoti prefers driving to work. Here it is an object noun. My friends like reading. Object. Children enjoy paddling in waters. Object. So here it is working as an object noun. Means यहाँ ये object बन गया है noun का. यहाँ in the upper sentences it was functioning as a subject noun. Now we will come to this exercise number 4. Pick out the non-finite forms in the following sentences and classify them as infinitives, participles and gerunds. Now we have to read these sentences and we have to classify them into infinitives, whether they are participles or gerunds. ठीक है? We should avoid oversleeping. Now oversleeping is here gerund है, हमें इससे पता चला है ना. So we will write the word and the type. You must work very hard. You must work very hard. Here it is a must work very hard. ये finite verb है बच्चे. No, but here they are talking about the infinitives, participles and gerunds. तो ये सारे नॉन फिनाइट ही फॉर्म्स हैं. फिनाइट तो है ही नहीं इसमें. वेरी हार्ड ये आ जाएगा हमारा पार्टिसिपल, क्योंकि ये डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है उसको, ये पार्टिसिपल को. द ऑडियंस वॉच द टीम प्ले. वॉच्ड द टीम प्ले. हियर वॉच्ड जो है हमारा, अगेन इट्स पार्टिसिपल. वॉच्ड. It's a past participle. Driven at top speed, the van met with an accident. Driven at top speed. Driven. ये भी हमारा driven. Participle. Sitting under the banyan tree, he fell asleep. Sitting. ये हमारा क्या आ गया, ing फॉर्म है. ये हमारा gerund आया. The award ceremony is about to begin. Begin हमारा ये कौन सा फॉर्म हुआ, again it is a about to begin. It's to begin, so it is a infinitive. His plan is to take up a job in US. To take. Infinitive. Educated at Oxford, he is proficient in English. Educated. It's a participle. My father enjoys cooking. Cooking. It is a gerund. Caught by the invigilators, he felt ashamed. Caught by the invigilators, he felt ashamed. Playing on the piano. We are delighted to invite. Humming a tune, my sister entered. Humming. It's a gerund. The teacher let the students. The teacher let the students go. ये आएगा हमारा पार्टिसिपल ही आएगा इसमें, और तो कुछ नहीं आ सकता. She must prepare very well for her exams. Very well. But prepare है ना. Prepare is the. It is easy to criticize. Prepare. Very well. ये हमारा पार्टिसिपल हुआ. So with this we have completed this chapter, and all of you complete this chapter in your notebooks also. I will give you some practice exercises, okay? I will send. And for the time being, you do whatever is written in your books. Whatever I have told you to write up till here. Written part and exercises, book exercises, no need to write in the notebooks. Some extra exercises I will send you that you have to do in your notebooks. So you just write this. Chapter 11, verbs, finite, non-finite, definition, here this part. Then kinds of non-finites. Then describe each kind. Infinitives, their conditions and their different places, giving one example of each. Then come to bare infinitive and tell about these. Give one or two example of each. Then you come to the participle. Write this part. Then come to the gerund part. Write this thing. And give 2 or 3 examples here. Clear to all of you? Finish this work today in your notebook.